Hello students, today in chemistry we will discuss about oxidation reaction and redox reaction. Oxidation and reduction reaction combinedly known as redox reaction. So this reaction is a simultaneous reaction. If particular reaction is oxidized, then in that particular reaction one of the reactant will be reduced. A simultaneous reaction will take place. So one by one we discuss oxidation reaction, reduction reaction, and then we study combined redox reaction, and we take few example of it. First one, that is oxidation reaction. In oxidation reaction, first definition is addition of oxygen to particular reactant. The product which is formed, that is known as oxide product. So first reaction is oxygen added. So in reaction in which oxygen is added, that reaction is known as oxidation reaction in simple terms. Second, hydrogen removed. The reaction in which hydrogen is removed from a particular compound, then it is known as oxidation reaction. And third, that is very very important. In 11 and 12 standard you have to study this reaction in details. So you remember this electron. This principle is given by scientist Lewis principle. The reaction in which electron is removed, that reaction is known as oxidation reaction. So one by one we take three examples related with oxidation reaction. First example is the copper. Okay, copper solid, if it is treated with oxygen O2, it is converted to copper oxide. So this reaction, copper is oxidized. Cu plus O2 gives CO2. If you balance the reaction, here it will be 2, oxygen 2, so copper 2. So 2:1 proportion. Here again this oxidation reaction is a simultaneous reaction. So here reduction also will take place. That will study afterward. Here also you see, here copper is oxidized and oxygen is reduced. Okay. Second is hydrogen. H2S plus O2. Hydrogen sulfide. When hydrogen sulfide react with oxygen, the second definition is what? Hydrogen is removed from a particular component. So here we will remove hydrogen from H2S. So it is converted into H2O plus sulfur. H2O plus sulfur. So here you can see oxygen is added and hydrogen is removed. So water is formed. If you balance the reaction, oxygen here it is 2, here it is 1. So here we will write 2H2. Hydrogen 2 2s are 4. So here we will write 2. And sulfur it is 2. So this reaction is known as oxidation reaction. In terms of third definition, removal of electron. Suppose we take any metal, zinc, and we remove 2 electrons from it. Okay, zinc solid state, oxidation reaction means what? Definition says removal of electron. 2 electron. If you remove from this, then that metal is converted into Zn plus 2 electron. The question must be in your mind, why only 2 electron is removed? Why not 3? So zinc mostly has 2 extra electrons in its orbital, outermost orbital. That's why it during reaction it donates 2 electrons or removal of 2 electrons. If in particular atom only 1 electron is there in the outermost, then its valency is 1. If it has 3 electrons, then valency is 3. So this type of reaction is known as oxidation reaction. Now we will study second reaction, that is reduction reaction, in terms of this oxygen, hydrogen and electron. Okay, reduction reaction in terms of oxygen. In first oxidation reaction, oxygen is added. So here it is what? Oxygen is removed. So first reduction reaction means what? Oxygen is removed. Second, in terms of hydrogen is added. The reaction in which hydrogen is added, That type of reaction is known as reduction reaction. So hydrogen is added. Third definition, that is very important in terms of electron. Again I revise. In oxidation, electron is removed. So here electron is added. Electron is added. If electron is added, charge will reduce, or that compound which is formed, that is in reduced form. That's why it is known as reduction reaction. We take few example in this reduction reaction. First example is KClO3. KClO3. Potassium chlorate. Potassium chlorate. Potassium chlorate, when it is heated, it is converted into KCl plus O2. KCl plus O2. Here you can see valency of chlorine in potassium chlorate is +5. Higher valency in higher state. Oxidation number, or in terms oxidation number of chlorine in potassium chloride is +5. During formation of KCl, its oxidation number change from +5 to -1. So this type of reaction, when oxidation number decreases, that is also known as reduction reaction. In terms of definition, oxygen is removed. So here you can see oxygen is removed. KClO3, if it is heated, oxygen is removed and compound is converted to KCl. So this reaction is known as reduction reaction. In terms of hydrogen, second example we take of sodium. Hydrogen is added. Hydrogen is added during the reaction. Then also it is known as reduction reaction. So here sodium will react with hydrogen, it will form sodium hydride. If you balance the reaction, hydrogen is 2, so here it is 2. If you balance the first reaction, then KClO3, here 3 and there it is 2. So we will write what? Here 3 and here 2. So 2 molecules of KCl3. In terms of electron, then we take the example Zn. Zn plus 2 electron, it is converted to Zn solid. So here 3 example. In first reaction it is what? Removal of oxygen. In second reaction, addition of hydrogen is also known as reduction. And third example, electron is added. So you take any metal in ionic form, you add electron, then that metal is converted into solid metal form. That type of reaction is known as reduction reaction. Now we will discuss about combined reaction, that is what? Redox reaction. Okay. Redox reaction, it is comprised of two things, oxidation and reduction, or reduction and oxidation. This type of reaction is known as redox reaction. First we take the example of copper oxide. Copper oxide, when treated with hydrogen and it is heated, then this copper, which is in +2 valence state, it will be reduced to metallic copper, plus water is formed. So in this reaction, this copper, which is in +2 state, valency of copper in copper oxide is +2, higher valence. And when it is converted into copper solid, its valency is 0. So oxidation number decreases, or plus charge, it is reduced to 0. So electron is added. So this type of reaction is known as reduction reaction. So copper oxide, copper is reduced, and hydrogen is gas. Its oxidation number is 0. Gaseous state oxidation, and it is converted into hydride. So oxidation number increases. In water, H2 is converted to water, so the oxidation number increases. That's why this reaction is known as oxidation reaction. So here both type of reaction takes place. oxidation reaction and reduction reaction. Combinedly it is known as redox reaction. Second example we take of MnO2. MnO2 when treated with HCl, concentrated HCl, it is converted into MnCl2. It is converted to MnCl2 plus chlorine plus water. Here you can see MnO2 is converted to MnCl2. If you find the oxidation number of Mn here, then oxygen has a valency -2. Here 2 oxygen, so manganese has oxidation number +4. It is converted to MnCl2. So here it has a oxidation number +2. +4 to +2. So it is what reduce. Reduction will take place. Similarly, chlorine in HCl, it has a valency -1. In gaseous state, chlorine has oxidation number 0. But in compound in hydride, chlorine has oxidation number -1. It is converted to chlorine gas. Means again it is converted to 0. -1 to 0. So it is increases. So oxidation takes place. So this type of reaction is known as redox reaction. We try to balance this reaction. Here Mn4 to 2 means 2 electron is decreases. 2 electron will get. In chlorine, again it will convert it to 0, -1 to 0. So here -1 and 0 chlorine. So 1 electron take place. Here 2 electron take place here. So this equation you have to multiply with 2. But if you counterbalance the chlorine here, again we require 2 chlorine extra. So again we have to write what? 2 HCl. This 2 HCl if you write, then here we have 2 H2O is formed. So previously in 11 and 12th standard we will study about this type of how to balance the redox reaction according to its oxidation number. You just simply concentrate on the reaction in which oxidation and reduction will take place. That type of reaction is redox reaction and it is simultaneous reaction. Okay, you write this all reaction, oxidation reaction, reduction reaction and redox reaction with example in your notebook and try to revise it. If any problem you can ask me. Main is the writing. You write some extra reaction related with oxidation reaction or reduction reaction or redox reaction. Okay, thank you.